Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're doing well, hope you're staying safe. Today I'm going to do a quick little wrap up. I have about 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 books that I quickly want to share with you. This is going to be part 1 out of I don't know how many wrap ups they're going to be, but they're going to be spread sporadically, so you're not going to get them all at once. And yeah, I'm going to also be starting a book club. I want to get my library card back, and I have to renew it. And I'm thinking that maybe we'll do like a bi-monthly book club. So like every 2 months we have a book, we read it, we talk about it. I have a Patreon, it's listed down in the description. I believe if you are the first tier, like if you're like the lowest tier, I forget if it's $2 or $1, you're automatically entered to the book club. Like it's not, if you pay a certain amount, if any amount you can give, like the dollar amount, like I think it's $1 or $2. I have to double check that, but make sure you guys go check out my Patreon. And I'm gonna be starting my book club up. I could have started for like next year, but I'm like really into reading now, so I want to do it now. So I'm gonna pick a couple books. I'm gonna do a poll on Instagram, and I'm gonna do a poll on maybe Twitter, and we're gonna pick a book. And if any of you want to be a Patreon, you can automatically join, and we'll be best friends. I mean, we are anyways, but this would be like even better because we'll do a video. I'm gonna do like a video chat with you guys. We'll go live, maybe on Discord. I have to figure that part out, or maybe Instagram. I don't know. I'm thinking Discord because Discord I really like. So yeah, let me know down below if you think that's a good idea. I'm really excited to be back in the reading, and I'm going to stop rambling and jump right in. So I'm not going to say much about each of these books. I'm just going to tell you whether I really like them or if I didn't really like them, because I have so many books. And a lot of these I read back in March, April, May. Early May. And I'm kind of fuzzy about them, but I haven't been in the mood to film, so my bad. First set, Robin Carr. Her River series. Absolutely love the series. The Netflix show is amazing. I did have to cancel my Netflix because it was way too expensive. I don't know how they can just rate the, I guess like everything else. But, anyways, I'm a little pissed about that. But anyways, we have Whispering Rock and Shelter Mountain. The thing is, I find with both of these, they're about women that are in trouble, and then the sea marine guy comes and saves them. But they are topics that are very, very important. It's about a little Virgin Rivers, like a little village up in the mountains in California, and it's just about how the community is so close and everybody's family, and it's just an incredible series, very heartwarming. I need to get all her books, so I'm going to write down all of her books so I can have them. And wouldn't that be so cute on my shelf? Love it. I'm obsessed. I gave them both 5 stars, by the way. I have to check out my Goodreads and make sure all the books I've read are up there, marked as read and reviewed and stuff. But yeah, go check me out on Goodreads. I'll link down in the description. This book, my grandma recommended it to me. Alice Feeney, His and Her. It is a dual perspective between a detective and a news anchor. There was a murder in a British village, and it's about both of these people coming to terms with the situation. They're both from this town, so they know a lot. They know the people that were in this situation, and very twist. The end is such a twist, and I couldn't put this book down. Like, my grandma was right. This book was so good, and I gave it 5 stars. By the way, don't read this before you go to bed. Let me tell you, you'll have nightmares. Next book is Two Steps Forward. This is about the Camino walk between France and Spain. Yeah. About Zoe and Martin. Zoe is from America, Martin's from England. They both have had really troubled pasts, and basically you do this walk, the Pilgrim Walk, and you do this walk to figure out what's next in your life, trying to think about what you want and what you did and what you had, and you just try to figure out what you want coming forward in your future. I didn't love it, but I didn't hate it. It's like in between. I gave it a 3.5, 4 stars. I think I will be passing this along. I really like the writing, the absolutely beautiful, but I just didn't fall in love with it, and that makes me sad. I want my library of books to have all the books that I absolutely love. I don't have time for books that are like mediocre for me, but this book might be your favorite. This is just my opinion, obviously, and it wasn't my favorite. I tried the Rosie Project, could not get into it, do not like it. I'm sorry, I don't know why. That was such a hype book, but I could not get into it. The next book we have is Pam Chekhov, The Ambassador's Daughter. This is about Margaret in 1919 during the Second World War, First World War, Second, aftermath of the World War One, and just a lot of drama, a lot of this. It was okay. This book was okay. It kind of dragged on. I was kind of like, by the end, I was like, is it done yet? Am I done yet? It was very, very good. Like, the writing obviously really good, but I just couldn't connect with the characters, and usually I can, but, like, the cover, though, was absolutely stunning. Like, I want to keep it for the cover, but, I don't know what I keep it. I gave it the 4 star, and this is about, he wants to be free, and he, there's so many things going on with her father, and then with her fiance, and there's always like love ties and friendships, betrayal, all that stuff. But no, this was really good. I did enjoy it, but it wasn't my favorite, and I feel like it did kind of drag on a bit too much, for me at least. This one, that wasn't a reread. This one, it was a reread. This is The Paris Secret, an epic and heartbreaking love story set in World War II by Lily Graham. This is based in Paris, and this is about her going to Paris to help at help at an old man's bookshop, and there's actually a secret. Oh no, so surviving her grandfather, so it's not a secret. Yeah, so it was about her going to Paris, working with her grandfather, and finding out what happened during the war with her mom, and who her father was, and it was really, really 5 star. It was fun. It's short, but this had me laughing, crying, mad. At one point, I almost threw the book across the room. This book was so good, and I need to read more by her. So, so good. This is another reread, and this one, I didn't even finish it, and I think this is one that I will be passing along. I love Jill Paul. This is Women and Children's First. This is about the Titanic, and it's about the perspective of Reg, a handsome yet steward working in the first class dining room, Annie, an Irish woman, and Juliet, a titled English lady, and George, a troubled American. And it's about their lives, what happened on the Titanic and afterwards, and it was interesting. me, I love learning about history, I love learning about what's going on, but this, I don't know, it kind of bugged me after a while, and by the end, I was just like, you know what, I can't read this again, so I put it down, but I do recommend it. I think reading the first time was what I needed, and I kind of ruined it for myself reading it again. But yeah. But now I know that I am going to pass this along so somebody else can fall in love with the characters again, like I did. I will never get rid of any Sarah Morgan books because she's absolutely great. Wait. No. I had to think about that. I thought I was getting rid of one of her books. Why are you staring at me like that? This is Holiday in the Hamptons. This is about Felicity Knight. She moves to the Hampton to help her grandmother who had her herself, and she finds her long lost love, and they rekindle their relationship. She, the dog walker, with her twin sister, and he ends up just, helping out the fine folks of the Hamptons to walk the dogs, to babysit them, and all that good stuff. And yeah, it was so, so good. It's so, you laugh, you cry, you get mad. This book was so, so good, and any Sarah Morgan books are absolutely incredible. And look at that cover, though. Beautiful. Definitely keeping. I have 2 books by Anna Darling. We'll be keeping these for sure. I have Crazy in Love at the Lonely Hearts Bookshop. This one is about Nina. She falls in love with a man, and he's from her hometown, and yeah, they just fall in love. Obviously a lot more happens, but yeah, I love books about books or bookshops, and this series is absolutely incredible. So there's Paige, Nina, and Fairy, and this one's about Fairy, or Verity, but everybody calls her Fairy, and she falls in love with a man who needs, they basically become each other's, fake girlfriend and fake boyfriend to take to events and stuff for summer, and they fall in love. That was so cute. I love that one. And this one was about a man walked in from her past. From her past, walks into her in the shop. And yeah. So that was really good as well. They're all really good. They're all very, there's, you see, you really see the pictures, you see the characters, you really connect with the characters, and you can just picture the bookshop that they're in, because they're always at work at the bookshop, and you can just picture it, and it's lovely. I love them. And yeah, I don't know where the other one is. I don't know if in that pile, which I feel like that's going to fall on top of me, or that pile, or out in the living room. It still needs to be read. And the last book we have in the nonfiction, another second reread. This is 40 Autumns by Nina Wilner. This is about, this is set during, not set, this is about the Cold War, after the Second World War, and what the hell, I don't, why, they built the Berlin Wall. That's what it is. I'm sorry. And about one of the sisters got out, but the entire family's still there, and about the stories and all that stuff. And heartbreaking is so, even reading it a second time, I was I couldn't put the book down. I was glued to the pages. It's so good. And you know what's so funny? Because I got this book off of Indigo, or Chapters, whatever you want to call it, because it was marked down super cheap, and it's probably one of my favorite books, and one that I will keep forever, because it's, like, obviously it's a nonfiction. It's based about her family, Nina Lohner's family. I believe it's her mom, or her grandmom, that, a family story of courage and survivor on both sides of the Berlin Wall. So, yeah, it's such a good book and so important. I think this is one of those books that you should read and learn about people that were in, like, not, I don't want to say feeling, but that were basically dealing with the Cold War and, families being separated and everything that happened to them. It's definitely such an important book to read, and yeah, definitely recommend. So, I think the stack of books is tired too. So that is it for the end, for this wrap up. That's the end. I'm sure this is all over the place and kind of chaotic, but that's me, that's my life. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry it wasn't an in-depth wrap up, but I've been reading so much so fast that, like, some of these I kind of forgot what I thought of them. And before filming, I had to, like, read. But, most of them, I basically know because I weirdly have, like, a memory about books. I don't know why. But anyways, that is at the end. That is that is the end of this book. Wrap up. I hope you guys enjoyed. I love you guys so much. Please excuse my appearance and my last professional filming. It's been a while. It's gonna take me a while to get back into the groove of things. Yeah, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, all that good stuff, and subscribe. I have so many wrap-ups coming. I'm gonna have like 3 more probably in the next couple of weeks. But like I said, they won't be like put up all at once. They'll be like spread out, so you're not like you have all these wrap-ups and you're like, what the hell's going on? I'm gonna kind of like post them like within like a few weeks of each other, so they're not all given to you at once. Which I would love to do, but I don't want you guys to get sick of my face or get sick of books. Yeah, because I certainly wouldn't want that for myself or for you. But anyways, one more time, I love you, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave me a comment down below letting me know what you're currently reading, what you're up to. How are you? How are you doing? Let's have a discussion. If you need anything, if you want to talk, anything at all, please let me know down in the comments. All of my social media links are always listed down in the description. Best place to reach me would definitely be Instagram. But you can reach me on all platforms, and I will try to respond as soon as I can. I will also be doing the book club, so make sure you check out my Patreon. I'm gonna try to have that link. That's like one of the first things you see. And we shall pick a book and do a little book club thing. And yeah, I'm back into reading. I want to share my love of reading. I've been sharing it, my love of reading, with my friends at work and my friend, like Cassandra and all of my friends around me. And I want to share it with you guys because you guys are my friends too. And yeah, I thought we would just have like a little book club. And yeah, so make sure you check the description, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.